Hello everyone. Welcome to English Speaking and Listening Club. Today we are going to talk about one of the most important lessons for every learner, how to speak English fluently step by step. Many learners believe fluency is a gift or something that only a few people can reach, but that is not true. Fluency is a process. It is a path you can walk, one clear step at a time. In this lesson, I will guide you through a simple plan you can follow every day. If you listen carefully, repeat the examples, and try the exercises with me, you will feel real progress in your speaking and your confidence. First, let us understand what fluency really means. Fluency is not speaking fast. Fluency is speaking clearly, smoothly, and comfortably, without long pauses and without translating in your head. A fluent speaker can explain ideas in simple words, even when they forget a difficult word. A fluent speaker can continue the conversation, ask questions, and respond naturally. So, your goal is not speed. Your goal is flow. When you focus on flow, speed will come naturally later. Now, let us build fluency step by step. Step 1. Build a daily habit, because fluency grows from consistency, not from one long study session. Promise yourself that you will practice speaking every day, even if it is only 10 minutes. It is better to speak for 10 minutes daily than for 2 hours once a week. Daily speaking keeps your mouth, your mind, and your memory active and ready. Step 2. Think in English. You already heard this idea before, but today we will make it more practical. Throughout your day, describe your actions in simple present sentences. Say, I am making tea. I am opening the window. I am checking my phone. When you move around your home or your office, keep a simple narration in your mind and sometimes say it out loud. This small habit pushes your brain to use English automatically, and it slowly removes the need to translate. Step 3. Master the power of chunks. Chunks are short, useful phrases that people use again and again. For example, to be honest, as far as I know, from my point of view, let me think, that makes sense. Could you repeat that? And what do you mean by that? When you collect these phrases and practice them, you can start a sentence quickly and keep talking smoothly. Choose 10 chunks and repeat them every day until they become natural. Then add 10 more. With chunks, you do not build each sentence from zero. You use ready tools that give you flow. Step 4. Shadowing for pronunciation and rhythm. Pick a short audio, maybe 1 minute long, from a podcast or a video. Listen once without speaking, then play it again and repeat at the same time, matching the speaker's rhythm, stress, and pauses. Do this 3 or 4 times. Do not worry if you are not perfect. The goal is to train your mouth and your ears to work together. Shadowing makes your speech smoother, and it also gives you confidence because you feel the natural music of English in your body. Step 5. Slow down to speed up. Many learners try to speak too fast, and they break the flow with long pauses and corrections. Start slower. Give yourself permission to use short sentences. Use simple words. Focus on clarity, not complexity. When you speak slowly and clearly, your brain relaxes and your sentence becomes complete. After some weeks of clear, slow speaking, your speed will naturally increase. but your flow will stay strong. Step 6. Learn to paraphrase. Paraphrasing means explaining a word or an idea in a different way when you cannot remember the exact word. For example, if you forget the word ceiling, you can say the inside roof of the room. If you forget frustrated, you can say I feel a little angry and tired because it is not working. Paraphrasing keeps the conversation alive, and it is a real fluency skill used by native speakers every day. Practice by choosing a difficult word and explaining it with simple words. Do this 2 minutes a day, and your confidence will grow. Step 7. Use helpful fillers and time-buying phrases. Fluency is not speaking without pauses. Fluency is using natural pauses. Learn phrases like, let me think, that is a great question, give me a second, what I mean is, and so the main point is, these phrases give your brain time to prepare the next idea, and they sound natural in conversation. Practice them until they come out without effort. Step 8. Focus on high-frequency vocabulary and real topics. You do not need every advanced word to be fluent. You need the most common words for daily life, and you need the language for your world, your work, your studies, and your hobbies. Make your own word bank with useful verbs like manage, improve, decide, suggest, and explain, and with phrases you can use at work or school. Review a small part of your word bank daily and use the words in sentences out loud. Step 9. Grammar with your mouth, not only with your eyes. Many learners read grammar, but they do not speak it. Choose one grammar point, for example, the present perfect, and build 10 short sentences out loud, such as, I have finished my homework, I have never tried that food, and I have lived here for 2 years. Record yourself, listen, and correct. Speaking grammar trains your mouth to produce correct forms automatically. Step 10. Record and reflect. At least 3 times a week, record a 2-minute voice message on your phone. Choose a simple topic, for example, what I did today, or a problem I solved, or my plan for the weekend. Listen to your recording the next day. Notice where you paused, where you repeated, and where your pronunciation needs work. Then record the same topic again, a little clearer, a little smoother. This simple loop of record and improve is a powerful engine for fluency. Now, let me give you a complete daily routine that you can follow, even if you are busy. In the morning, do 2 minutes of chunk review. Say your favorite phrases out loud, one by one. Then do 3 minutes of shadowing with a short audio. In the afternoon, spend 5 minutes speaking to yourself about what you are doing or what you plan to do. In the evening, record a 2-minute summary of your day, then listen and write down 1 or 2 words or phrases you want to improve tomorrow. This routine takes around 12 minutes, and it gives you listening, speaking, vocabulary, and reflection every single day. Let us practice together now. I will ask you some simple questions, and after each question, pause the video and answer out loud. Even short answers help your fluency grow. What made you smile today? What small problem did you solve today? What is one thing you want to improve this week? What is one place you want to visit and why? Excellent. Now let us try paraphrasing. I will say a word, and you explain it with simple words. Ready? deadline, culture shock, reliable person, healthy habit. Take a moment to explain each idea in your own words. This is exactly how you build control and flow. I want to share a short story about a learner named Sarah. Sarah thought she needed perfect grammar before she could speak. Because of this belief, she studied grammar rules for many months, but she almost never spoke. When she finally tried to talk, she felt nervous and forgot the rules she learned. Then she changed her method. She started a daily routine that included chunk practice, short speaking recordings, and shadowing for 3 minutes every morning. She practiced paraphrasing when she forgot a word, and she used simple fillers when she needed time. After 8 weeks, she was not perfect, but she was fluent enough to have friendly conversations with colleagues. After 6 months, she was leading short meetings at work. Her secret was not perfection, it was consistent speaking practice with clear steps. Let us talk about common obstacles and how to solve them. First, fear of mistakes. Remember, mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is the enemy. Each mistake shows you what to practice next. Second, lack of time. If you cannot find 30 minutes, find 10 minutes. If you cannot find 10, find 5. 5 minutes done every day will beat 0 minutes done perfectly never. Third, no speaking. Partner, speak to yourself, record your voice, shadow audios, and use online communities to exchange messages. Fourth, trying to memorize too many words at once. Choose fewer words, but use them more. Use them in sentences, in questions, and in small stories until they feel easy. Now let us practice a mini conversation script you can use anywhere. Repeat after me and then try to say it with your own details. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is, say your name. I work as, say your job, and I am interested in, say your hobby. Recently, I have been learning English every day. I usually listen to podcasts in the morning, and I record a short summary in the evening. My goal this month is to speak more confidently with new people. Very good. Now close your eyes and try to say the same script with different details. This is how you train your flow. Another powerful exercise is the 1-minute story. Choose a simple event from your day. For example, cooking dinner, fixing a small problem at work, or helping a friend. Tell the story in 3 parts: beginning, middle, and end. Start with this morning or yesterday afternoon, then explain what happened. End with a short lesson or feeling, such as I learned to be patient or I felt proud. Record your story and listen. Try again, a little clearer. This exercise improves structure, vocabulary, and confidence at the same time. Let us build a weekly plan you can follow for the next 4 weeks. On Monday and Tuesday, focus on chunks and shadowing. On Wednesday, focus on paraphrasing and 1-minute stories. On Thursday, do a longer recording, maybe 3 minutes about a topic you like. On Friday, review your recordings and write down 3 phrases to improve. On Saturday, have a longer listening session and shadow a 2-minute audio. On Sunday, relax but still do 5 minutes of light speaking just to keep the habit alive. Repeat this plan for 4 weeks and measure your progress by comparing your first recording to your latest one. You will hear the difference. Now, a few words about pronunciation. You do not need a perfect native accent to be fluent, but you do need clear sounds, natural stress, and good rhythm. Choose 2 or 3 sounds that are difficult for you and practice them with minimal pairs like ship and sheep, live and leave, thin and than. Use shadowing to copy the stress pattern of sentences. For example, in the sentence, I would love to join, but I am busy today. Notice which words are stressed and which are relaxed. When your rhythm improves, your fluency feels natural. What about grammar? Keep grammar close to speaking. Do not only read rules. Build micro drills you can say quickly. For example, practice the past tense by saying, yesterday I cooked, I cleaned, I watched a movie, and I slept early. Practice the future with, tomorrow I am going to call my friend, I am going to finish my work, and I am going to exercise. Short spoken drills make grammar automatic. Sometimes learners say, I understand a lot, but I cannot speak. If that is you, try the input to output bridge. After you watch a short video or listen to a podcast, immediately speak for 1 minute about what you understood. You can say, the main idea was, another important point was, and in my opinion. This bridge forces your brain to convert listening into speaking, and it builds the exact muscle you need for fluency. Let us do one more practice together. I will give you a topic, and you speak for 1 minute. Here is the topic, a small change that improved my life. Start with a clear opening, give 2 examples, and end with how you felt. Pause the video, speak, and then come back. Great work! Now choose a different topic, one habit I want to build this month, and do the same. These short speeches are simple, but they train your flow and your confidence. Before we close, here is a simple checklist you can repeat every day. Did I speak out loud today, even for a few minutes? Did I review my favorite chunks? Did I shadow a short audio? Did I practice paraphrasing one difficult word? Did I record my voice and listen once? If you can say yes to 3 of these 5 questions each day, your fluency will grow week by week. Let us summarize the path. Fluency is not magic, it is a routine. Build a daily habit. Think in English during simple actions. Collect and use chunks. Shadow short audios for rhythm and pronunciation. Speak slowly and clearly, and allow natural pauses. Paraphrase when a word disappears. Use fillers to keep the conversation moving. Practice high-frequency vocabulary connected to your life. Train grammar with your mouth. Record, reflect, and repeat. If you follow these steps with patience and joy, your speaking will become smoother, your listening will become sharper, and your confidence will rise. You are doing great. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to keep moving. Even on busy days, do a small practice. Even on tired days, say a few sentences out loud. 5 minutes is not small. 5 minutes is a seed. If you plant that seed every day, you will grow a strong English tree with deep roots and many branches. Thank you for watching today. If you found this lesson helpful, please like the video and subscribe to English Speaking and Listening Club. Share this video with a friend who is learning English and practice together. I am proud of your effort, and I believe in your progress. Keep speaking, keep smiling, and I will see you in the next lesson.